We've all heard the phrase, don't go to bed angry. And actually, if you read the Bible, there's actually scripture about it as well, saying that if you go to bed angry, you're leaving room for the devil, basically, to interfere, which actually is pretty true. That's honestly, slightly going off topic, it's actually the most life-changing book I've read. I've only recently read it, and there's so many truths in there and so many things that you can relate to in like everyday challenges and life in general. It's amazing. But anyways, so I find that to be so true, because just in general, when we have negative feelings, it's like a gateway for negative behaviors and cycles. Let's say, for instance, guilt. Guilt can lead to drinking. Drinking can lead to self-hate. All of that becomes a whole vicious cycle, and it can also lead to lack of forgiveness as well. And I think the message actually is forgiveness. Another very, very important primary thing that we're called to, that's actually mentioned in the Bible to do, is to forgive. Because that's the only true way to break cycles, is to forgive. Because when you forgive, you let go of holding a person a prisoner to a certain situation that's upset you, and you release yourself from it as well. And when you do that, there's no room for the devil to step in and cause more trouble. You've squashed that trouble. Okay, the trouble was made, you're over it, there's no room, the door is closed. So if you start seeing anger as a potential gate, as a potential doorway, and even if without spiritualizing it, when you're angry, you know that it breeds other negative reactions. So pretty factual to me. So there's the answer. Forgive. Don't condemn, because condemnation is also only going to lead to these negative feelings of like self-hate. Then you might start drinking, or whatever destructive behavior it is that, you know, however it manifests. And you could be self-sabotage or whatever. Either way, it's not good. And you want to always get to a point where you take charge and take control of it. Forgiving gives you that control, might I add. And then you do what you can to change it. It might mean letting a person go who's hurt you. Doesn't mean you're going to allow yourself to be walked all over, or setting up boundaries, or making changes